So you can see here we got a wide variety and range of jackets and actually each jacket is going to be indicative of the water sport and the type of environment that you want to go out with. For example, you may see the typical Coast Guard jacket, what everybody throws on their boat. These are actually designed to keep the wearer's head above water. An unconscious paddler would be able to maintain like this. Not all life jackets offer that. This is a sport craft or watercraft PFD. There's an impact rating on this jacket because you are traveling at a higher rate of speed, but it does not have any neck assist. It is inherently buoyant, so if you come off the ski, you will stay floating. But this jacket is specifically designed and rated for watercraft that are propulsed with a motor. Jet skis, things like that. Here we have a typical kayaking jacket. This is specifically designed by the company Kokatat to be worn during paddlecraft activities. Paddlecraft activities could include stand-up paddleboard as well as kayaking recreationally and sea kayaking. This happens to be my personal favorite company, Kokatat. I just trust them because I've been in some hairy situations and they've never let me down. This is the Misfit Tour. And you can find that on the Kokatat website at kokatat.com. Further down, we've got a recreational style. I call this a recreational style specifically because there is a lot less buoyancy. And so these jackets are designed to particularly be used close to shore in calm, protected waters when you're not really expecting wind and waves over 10 miles an hour or waves over a foot. And that's typically where all recreational paddlers should be if they don't have a kayak with double bulkheads. We'll get into that in another episode. This one's got a high back, and that's specifically designed for the higher backed seats that are in recreational kayaks and might tend to be uncomfortable in a low back seating environment. So recreational style PFD that is good for close to shore. And then we have what you might typically wear on a stand-up paddleboard. This is the MTI inflatable. It has a CO2 canister that is inside the belt. You have to engage that. It turns into a horse collar and then it goes on your neck. But it has to be worn in the front for you to be able to engage it. If you engage it on the back, it's gonna push you down. You're gonna have a real hard time rolling over. We're gonna get into inflatable jackets, a lot more detail. We're gonna get into proper care and maintenance usage, changing CO2s, but we'll do that in another episode. For today, what I really want to impress upon is the fact that all of these life jackets are usable in certain situations. But if you're out kayaking and you're going offshore, maybe to Shell Key, a couple miles away, you want to get that life jacket, you want it to be a good secure fit, and you want to try it out. And in order to get the life jacket on, the first thing you need to do is recognize that they're set up for sizes. This particular one is set up as an adult medium body. They go all the way to adult large and extra small. Youth jackets are completely different. Those are from 50 to 90 pounds. And then we have the child that goes from 25 to 50. And then we have an infant range. So not all life jackets are the same. But once you've decided that you really like your life jacket, you've tried it on, and you want to wear it on the water, the most important thing is to get a proper fit. So what I've done is I've released all of the buckles, all of the straps that are on this Kokatat Misfit Tour. I've released them to the fullest setting, and now I'm going to go ahead and place it on. And from the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and attach it. It's got a little ninja buckle in here for an extra layer of security. And then I've got the zipper here. Now you can see that the life jacket is ill-fitting and very loose and would ride up over my shoulders if I were to enter into the water, and really wouldn't offer very much support if somebody went to give me a lift to get me out of the water. So the proper way to place on a PFD and then fit it securely and correctly is to start at the bottom. This particular life jacket has three sets of straps, and I'm gonna tighten up the bottom, and that's gonna tighten up under the rib cage and allow the life jacket to securely fit here and not ride up. From here, I'll step to the next level of straps. They're just above. And then finally, a third set of straps that tighten up around the torso, here and here. Now, when all of those are snugged up where I can comfortably breathe and it's a firm fit, I'm gonna check the shoulder straps. Shoulder straps should be the last thing you adjust, because you don't want to raise it up so high that you start out tightening it on your neck. This really needs very little adjustment once you've adjusted the rest of the body of the PFD if you start with the bottom. Proper fitment is super important, and you can check that out yourself or check your neighbor by just putting 2 thumbs underneath the shoulder straps and lifting up. If the shoulder straps stay intact, stay in place, the jacket doesn't rise up to your chin, or the straps don't go up above your ears, you probably have a pretty good fit. From here, I would take it straight to the pool or the beach and jump in the water and interact with your life jacket and figure out all of the cool things that it has to offer. I hope that helps. Bye for now.